Hey, T. Niggas you call bros, always some snitching co-defendants. I used to think niggas was solid, as God is my witness. Them so-called solid niggas turned to cooperative witness. Words got power, better watch what come off of your tongue. Don't call me bro, nigga, unless you consider me blood. Even real brother shit don't trust shit, don't come with much love. Cause I ain't forgot to can't kill they, but when push came to shove, I used to think the shit was real, had to learn it was fake. Catch them slithering in my grass, I'ma burn me. Serpent can't predict my next move, I'm the king of diversions. I know the streets all too well, I be weaving and swerving. I used to think them diamonds was real, but they lab made. I used to think them chains was gold, but they whole silver. You think them Percocets is real, gon' have a bad day. These niggas calling that shit trapping, but they whole killers. The goal is keep the money, y'all killing good clientele. You supposed to keep them coming, get it gone real, buy and sell. OD's increasing cause these niggas struggling to compete. Can't stand on quality, so they selling depth cause they get it cheap. I'm a trapper with a conscience, never had to cheat. You gotta trick folks to get sales, I mean your hustle weak. I ain't never ran off on a plug or finesse my pockets. My street credit 800, I can get what I want for free. I used to think the code meant something till they showed it did. Them niggas you call bros, always some snitching co-defendants. I used to think niggas was solid, as God is my witness. Them so-called solid niggas turned to cooperative witness. Words got power, better watch what come off of your tongue. Don't call me bro, nigga, unless you consider me blood. Even real brother shit don't trust shit, don't come with much love. Cause I ain't forgot to can't kill they, but when push came to shove, made $500,000 off this rap shit, I done went legit. Signed the deal and hit a wifey, put a brick on my wrist. I watched the hair run fast, come up quick and catch a case. A tortoise taught me well, told me a tortoise always wins the race. These niggas be glorifying this gangster shit till gangster shit happen. Thought you was a gangster, you a snitch, nigga, what happened? Put pressure on a tough nigga, watch that tough shit go out the window. I don't do no tough acting, them tough niggas don't live long. Jail and death come with this shit, better know what you in for. Fuck around and get tricked off, let niggas gas you like a sicko. Me hold ourselves accountable for our actions, can't be no bitch, bro. I touch money in the street, but this music getting me rich, though. Yeah, I have my ups and downs like crypto. Now this gold on this date just too yellow like my skin tone. I show niggas love and loyalty, ain't got shit on. You can give niggas your all and still get dead wrong. I used to think the code meant something till they showed it did. Them niggas you call bros, always some snitching co-defendants. I used to think niggas was solid, as God is my witness. Them so-called solid niggas turned to cooperative witness. Words got power, better watch what come off of your tongue. Don't call me bro, nigga, unless you consider me blood. Even real brother shit don't trust shit, don't come with much love. Cause I ain't forgot to can't kill they, but when push came to shove.
The sky's on, cloudy, the sun is shining. Bad days feel behind me and I'm just dying to pop out showing this ice. And it's new drip cause I paid full price. Just might pull a new bitch for the night with the gang and we been banging red our whole life. But it's just something about blue, love when the sky is so blue, how could you ever feel blue, with a pocket full of blue, I'm a big blood but I fuck with my crips. We get money together, got a common interest. Just went and seen wifey and I told him bust a wrist. Just cut off all my hoes and I need another bitch. Tonight I'm tryna rub on a body. Pretty thing laying beside me. Swear I feel like nobody drip like me. Put fists together and I drip icy. The sky's on, cloudy, the sun is shining. Bad days feel behind me and I'm just dying to pop out showing this ice. And it's new drip cause I paid full price. Just might pull a new bitch for the night for the gang and we been banging red our whole life. But it's just something about blue, love when the sky is so blue, how could you ever feel blue, with a pocket full of blue. Yesterday was down bad but I'm up to date. Pulling up in the latest, I'm up to date. When you ain't had to give it to you, flex and feel great. Got 100,000 blue sticky fresh out the bank. So dip that they copy, I switch up and they copy. And it goes on and on and on. This a 40 on my arm, on my wrist I got a pawn. And it's water be attracting all the swans. Yeah, yeah, the sky's on, cloudy, the sun is days feel behind me, and I'm just dying to pop out showing this ice. And it's new drip cause I paid full price. Just might pull a new bitch for the night, for the gang, and we been banging red our whole life. But it's just something about blue, ooh, ooh. Love when the sky is so blue, ooh, ooh. How could you ever feel blue, ooh, ooh. With a pocket full of blue, ooh, ooh. I done paved the way for the gang, tryna lead us out. I done felt so much heartache, hard for me to smile. To the Ryan yesterday said Dev ain't beat his trial. Looking at football numbers, real up won't be a while. A lot of niggas that's around, they ain't solid, gotta weed them out. I said the realest shit they ain't never gonna speak about. Never had a shoulder I could lean on, so I don't need it now. This the realest shit they ain't never gonna speak about. I'm used to hearing these gunshots and screeching tires. I hate they ain't even get to live yet and these kids dying. But I understand why it's happening, both sides hurting, sliding. Never got justice for our lost ones, and that ain't forgotten. I'm a product of this environment. Way hard now, I'm playing with a check like violence. Northside, nigga, and I stand on all 10. Forever scream free to bros till I see my bros again. You never know who telling, can you blame me? If I don't fuck with you like I used to, I keep my distance. If it come down to me or you gon' choose you. Self-preservation always gon' come first, so keep these niggas out your business. I done paved the way for the gang, tryna lead us out. I done felt so much heartache, hard for me to smile. To the Ryan yesterday said Dev ain't beat his trial. Looking at football numbers, real up won't be a while. A lot of niggas that's around, they ain't solid, gotta weed them out. I said the realest shit they ain't never gonna speak about. Never had a shoulder I could lean on, so I don't need it now. This the realest shit they ain't never gonna speak about. They could solve all the murders, still wouldn't solve all the pain it caused. Niggas be hitting random people, ain't leaving naming dogs. Just wanna be known as shooters, don't really mean to catch those bodies. Wanna impress other niggas, so the shit they friends do, they copy. That's the realest shit. Why you niggas slime with niggas that ain't built for this? Ain't even know the homies. Why he in the car trying to kill for this? This ain't him, that's why you niggas getting told on. And standing up in them courtrooms getting spoke on. Biggest part of being a man is holding yourself accountable. Can't count on no one, you just gotta count on you. Everyone ain't made for this life we live. Whether you sink or flourish depends on how you move. I done paved the way for the gang, tryna lead us out. I done felt so much heartache, hard for me to smile. To the Ryan yesterday said Dev ain't beat his trial. Looking at football numbers, real up won't be a while. A lot of niggas that's around, they ain't solid, gotta weed them out. I said the realest shit they ain't never gonna speak about. Never had a shoulder I could lean on, so I don't need it now. This the realest shit they ain't never gonna speak about.
Yo, mic check, mic check. Let's go, let's go. What should we react to today? What's going on in the world? Last day of 2025. Yeah, members only. Fuck 'em. I ain't paying for that shit. DJU.
Build a website you love with Wix. For your words, create your...
Get that shit out of here.
Battle with cancer.
He lived about another 8 hours.
To John Portmanov passing away on livestream. These are the most tragic streamer deaths ever, starting with Etika, whose real name was Desmond Daniel Amafa. He began his YouTube journey back in 2007, initially uploading rap videos, but his real rise to fame came around 2014 when he launched Etika World Network, streaming Nintendo-focused gaming content.
Since this is on a camera, I can't really focus it that well with. I mean, this actually see the battery back there. The Joy-Con technology is actually really impressive because the components inside are so f***ing small.
His energetic reactions and genuinely kind personality earned him over 800k followers and a loyal fan base known as the Joy-Con Boys.
Me doing what I'm doing, not only is it a device to help me feel better, it's pull me out of my moods whenever I fall into them, but to know that like it helps out guys like you that are struggling through stuff, that kind of needed somebody to pep their spirits up. I'm able to do that for you. It's a humbling feeling. I'm glad.
But as his popularity grew, so did signs of his internal struggle. His first visible breakdown appeared in a video posted on October 25th, 2018, revealing that something much deeper was going on behind the scenes.
Lose this. Don't let us lose the ability to speak to our friends using NIGGA. I mean, do I really gotta explain this, man?
Sadly, things didn't get better. On June 19th, 2019, Etika uploaded what would become his final video titled I'm Sorry. In it, he clearly expressed bad thoughts. 2 days later, on June 21st, the New York Police Department reported him missing. And then on June 25th, 2019, the heartbreaking news broke. Etika had been found deceased.
That's
As the new hit,
fucked up.
further details revealed that his belongings were discovered near the Manhattan Bridge, and authorities later ruled his death a suicide after finding his belongings near the Manhattan Bridge. Well, this came as a shock to the streaming community. Fans, creators, and even people who didn't personally know him flooded social media with condolences, expressing disbelief and grief. In his hometown of Brooklyn, fans painted a massive mural in his honor, giving a heartfelt tribute to the creator who made millions smile. Etika's death shook the community to its core, becoming a
God
wake-up call about the
bless his
importance of
soul.
mental health awareness in the gaming and streaming world. Fans turned their pain into purpose, raising funds for prevention and mental health organizations in his memory. Even 6 years later, fans still remember him, posting messages, sharing old clips, and keeping his legacy alive. Etika's passing away had already shaken the community, and before the fans could fully mourn him, they had to face the loss of another legend, Reckful. Byron Daniel Bernstein, better known as Reckful, was one of the OGs of Twitch. He started his gaming journey back in 2009, quickly becoming one of the biggest names in World of Warcraft and a known gaming streamer.
It's all my friends.
Let's go first. Ready, Ben?
Sure.
Okay. I'm going right now. Ready?
Yep.
Okay. As he grew popular, he even started a podcast series called Tea Time with Byron. Since he was always passionate about games and wanted to bring people together, he also developed his own game named Everland, which meant a lot to him.
So once you guys start thinking there are a few bugs we can fix. There's this weird bug where once in a while you're entering an interior, you have to reopen the client. And we just can't figure out how to make it go away.
But among everything that he was doing, Reckful was always vocal about his struggles with depression. He talked about it honestly on streams, trying to help others feel less alone. In July 2020, during a Twitch stream, Reckful told everyone that if they feel lonely, they should talk to each other and play games together.
If you guys get lonely, you should talk to each other maybe and find some friends to play games with, maybe play games. I feel like people are always too scared to try to meet others. Anyway.
And he ended that stream with a simple, see you tomorrow, but no one knew that tomorrow would never come.
Each other, yeah, in chat. Because there's probably a lot of like-minded people in the chat, so, you know. Have a good night. See you guys tomorrow for the next day.
Following that stream, Reckful posted a series of cryptic tweets, a clear sign that his mental health was in a really fragile place, but no one realized just how serious things had gotten until it was too late. That very same day, heartbreaking news broke. Reckful died in Austin, Texas, at just 31 years old. The gaming world was in shock. Fans, friends, and fellow streamers flooded social media with tributes and heartbreak. The entire streaming community came together to say goodbye to a legend who inspired so many by holding in-game memorials for him around the world.
God bless him.
I like that I'm trying to give people something I wanted as a kid.
Who's the focus on? Who are you thinking about?
Just people have experience what I did.
Yeah. So I'll tell you, Reckful, listen carefully now. Your depression, you're trying to cure the depression that is growing within kids out there today. You're trying to protect them from what happened to you.
Not only that, Reckless's impact as a streamer and professional gamer was so huge that the games themselves mourned the loss of their legendary player. To honor Byron, Blizzard even added a permanent NPC named Reckful to the Shadowlands expansion, a rogue trainer who now stands in the Cathedral of Light, right where players gathered to mourn him. The world lost another gem to depression, but while Reckful's passing shook the community, Technoblade showed how to face pain with courage, leaving hope and inspiration for millions even after his passing away. Alex, better known as Technoblade, was one of the most beloved Minecraft streamers of all time, who started back in 2013. From hilarious commentary to epic battles, his humor made him a fan favorite.
Very close game. Watch to see who will win this epic battle between the player and the owner. Bum, bum, bum.
By 2019-2020, his fame had skyrocketed with over 10 million subscribers. He even faced off against Minecraft legend Dream in a Mr. Beast arranged showdown, one of the most iconic moments in Minecraft history. But shocking news came in August 2021, when Alex revealed that he had stage 4 metastatic sarcoma, a rare bone and soft tissue cancer, and even then, he kept making others laugh through this tragic announcement.
Going to lie to you. So in the last few days of July, I noticed that my right arm was starting to hurt a decent amount, and I thought my best guess was that it was some kind of repetitive stress injury, because, you know, I've been playing video games since the age of like 5, pretty much non-stop. I was going to get carpal tunnel at some point, but I took a few days to rest my arm, and it really didn't.
Even through chemotherapy, he kept creating, streaming, and hosting a charity stream that raised over $300,000 for sarcoma research. His humor and positivity inspired millions.
Let's go.
That is insane. Holy. That's amazing.
Oh, no, wait, I forgot about that part. No, I forgot about that part.
Wait, no, I didn't know. Oh my god.
In June 2022, at just 23, Technoblade sadly passed away. His family shared a final video titled So Long Nerds, with his father reading a heartfelt message from Alex.
I'm Technoblade's dad. He wrote a message and he asked me to read it to all of you. Hello everyone, Technoblade here. If you're watching this, I'm dead.
The heartbreaking thing was that even in his last message, he was trying to be cheerful and make others laugh.
My real name is Alex. I had one of my siblings call me Dave one time in a deleted video from 2016, and it was one of the most successful pranks we've ever done.
His words truly touched the hearts of everyone as he went on to share. If I had 100 lives, I would choose to be Technoblade every single.
I'm not really a cupcake, but I am super baked, thanks to Mood Can.
Mood is third-party tested, so
single time.
If I had another 100 lives, I think I would choose to be Technoblade again every single time, as those were the happiest years of my life. I hope you guys enjoyed my content, and that I made some of you laugh. And I hope you all go on to live long, prosperous, and happy lives. Because I love you guys. Technoblade out.
Fans, friends, and the Minecraft community worldwide flooded social media with grieving messages and tributes. Fans mourned the loss of a hero that day. As the devastating news spread, Technoblade's subscribers increased and his merch sold rapidly. Later, his family stated that all proceeds from merchandise would go to the Sarcoma Foundation of America. After that, YouTube also released an official tribute video to honor him, and the 2025 Minecraft movie also paid tribute to him by calling him a legend.
Whoa, is he some kind of king?
No. That's a legend.
Technoblade's legacy became one of hope and laughter, while 2Mad was overshadowed by controversies that followed him even in death. Moody Ascetic, known as 2Mad, was a Canadian YouTuber and live streamer known for his comedic gaming videos, cringe comedy skits, and internet trolling. He gained a large online following, particularly for the viral Goodnight Girl meme. His Zoom bombing streams during the COVID-19 pandemic went so viral that even BBC News covered his pranks.
How did he get in here?
What?
I'm sorry. Okay. But behind all that chaos, there was a troubled human being because his content became problematic and racist. He started acting strangely online and posting worrying tweets. On February 9th, 2024, he posted a series of questionable tweets. Those turned out to be his last words, as on 13th February 2024, it was reported that Tomid was found dead in his home in California at the age of 23. The tragedy didn't end there, as 6 months later, in August 2024, the county medical examiner revealed that the cause of his death was an accidental overuse. His death actually sparked a mixed reaction. While some mourned the loss of a talented entertainer, others felt confused about his death or downright rejected being sad because of the several controversies that surrounded him. After his death, more stories and accusations came to light against Tomid, with many individuals coming forward with harassment, SA, and other vile allegations. No matter how people felt about Tomad, his death was tragic, but Philip Enwali's passing hit even harder since it was sudden and unbearably heartbreaking. Philip Enwali was a popular streamer known as P was the name. He started his channel in 2011 with NBA 2K gameplay before expanding into Fortnite and lifestyle content, amassing over 3.8 million subscribers.
Bro, Dominic, what the heck are you up doing playing Fortnite after 3 a.m.? What are you doing, bro? Hey, man, it's about this Fortnite dying, bro.
But he didn't stop there. He established himself as a successful entrepreneur and launched his own clothing brand, Don't Mind Us.
Oh, this feels good, man. With this being the first drop day, if Don't Mind Us ends up being a huge brand, a huge high-end streetwear brand, I'm gonna be able to have this come back to and be like, damn, you feel me? Like, I'm gonna be able to come back to this right here.
In February 2025, he posted a video revealing he was leaving LA to start fresh, saying this would be his last month in the city.
This is my last month living in Los Angeles. My baby. You know, I'm leaving my baby. There's a lot to talk about.
P2 was full of life and ready to get out of his comfort zone and explore new places.
I want there to be an era in my life where I leave my comfort zone. I leave Los Angeles and I finally take a big leap of faith and I'm not comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And
the heartbreaking part was that he even mentioned wanting kids someday, showing he was filled with hope and aspirations for his future life.
Kids one day, I want my kids to be able to talk to me and be like, yo, daddy, I want to live here. And I'll be able to say, oh no, yo, don't do that. That was trash. Like, I want to be able to say, yo, I live here, not just one place for the rest of my life. Because I feel like when you were able to experience.
But just weeks later, a tragedy struck. On March 14th, 2025, headlines broke that P2 is the name had been found dead in a Los Angeles apartment mailroom. A few days later, authorities revealed the cause of death. He had a sudden cardiac dysfunction due to solitary papillary muscle hypertrophy. Basically, he had a rare, undiagnosed heart condition that caused his heart to suddenly stop beating. Fellow YouTubers and streamers mourned his loss, flooding social media with tributes.
Yo, one thing too, I want to say RPP2. No cap, he showed me a lot of love. You feel me? We was never close or anything, but it's so crazy. Like, that is insane, bro. Rest in peace, P2.
Hytenack shared that P2 always showed him love and support throughout his streaming journey.
Growing up, as I was growing up in my streaming stuff, like, he really like showed me support over and over again. So I just want to say RP.
Hey, people, that's so young, bro.
Facts, bro. Like, how old was he, chat? How old was he, bro? 26? Bro, what?
Fans all over the world were in disbelief and heartbroken over his sudden death. P2's death was tragically unexpected, as no one was prepared for someone with so much life ahead to be taken too soon. But even more devastating was the loss of Serbian streamer Kika, whose sudden death at an even younger age shocked her community. Christina Jukic, known online as Kika, was a Serbian YouTuber and streamer loved for her charming gaming content with over 700k subscribers. But she got roped into an online feud with Bogdan Ilic, aka Baka Praz, in 2019 that escalated into a national controversy in Serbia. The conflict involved a heated argument on a national television show. Shockingly, on December 8, 2021, the 21-year-old was found dead in her Belgrade apartment. Her passing was announced the next day through an Instagram story from a close friend. The worst part was that initial reports claimed her death was by taking her life after intense cyberbullying. But in July 2022, the public court concluded that the real cause of her death was an overuse of substances. Following her death, James Bray, a smaller YouTuber who had reacted to the controversy surrounding her, came forward to publicly apologize, admitting that his reactions contributed to the online drama that hurt her.
And the fact that I was indirectly a part of it by reacting to a video that was the sole purpose of that video was to call her out and dunk on her the entire time. And I feel horrible about it.
He said he felt horrible for the part he played.
And I feel horrible about it. And I apologize. I've been getting a heightened amount of messages from that community recently, and I feel horrible. And nothing I can say or do to make that situation right. I got myself into this, so I apologize.
Don't bully people unless they deserve it.
That's sad as fuck. That's sad as fuck.
While Kika's death was a wake-up call about the dangers of online bullying, Jean-Paul Maniovet's live-stream death was truly horrifying and deeply disturbing. French kick streamer Jean Pormanov, whose real name was Raphael Gravin, had a growing fan base due to his extreme endurance challenges. The disturbing part was that he was regularly subjected to physical and verbal abuse, insults, and humiliation by his co-streamers, which was also the reason for his popularity. In August 2025, during that 10-day endurance stream, things went way too far. He was pushed into dangerous and degrading on-stream challenges, including extreme sleep deprivation and unsafe stunts, while viewers paid to keep the chaos going.
Hey guys, did you know some drivers are ditching their car insurance?
Shut your bitch ass up.
Insurance is because.
After almost 280 hours of continuous live stream on August 18, 2025, John had gone unresponsive during his sleep. He had been motionless for the whole 45 minutes before anyone even checked on him. By the time they did, it was too late. John had died live on stream, and the world could only watch. His death caused outrage to explode online. Fans demanded justice, calling for the people involved to face serious legal consequences. Gene's death was one of the darkest in streaming history, while Efekan's passing, though less extreme, highlighted the dangers of mukbang live streaming. One of the most famous mukbang streamers in Turkey, Efes Kultur, was known for his massive eating challenges and bubbly personality. The tragic part is that Epicon had been hospitalized for 3 months due to severe obesity-related health issues, but after being discharged to recover at home on March 7, 2025, he passed away at just 24 years old. His death sparked massive debate about the dangers of mukbang culture, with creators warning how this trend pushes people to risk their lives for views. Many called out the creators and the viewers who encourage these extreme challenges and trends. Epicon was another young life lost to risky live streaming trends, while Pushway Birdie's story highlighted the true cost of marathon streams. Brian Vigneault, known as Pashibrid, was a beloved World of Tanks streamer on Twitch, a father of 3, and a charity fundraiser with over 800k followers. He gained popularity for his 24-hour charity live streams to raise funds for causes like the Make-A-Wish Foundation. But on February 19, 2017, during one of those marathon charity streams, the chat noticed something was off. Brian looked exhausted and barely awake.
Oh my gosh, man, I've got to stay awake.
Still, he kept pushing himself, but around hour 22, he stepped away for a smoke break and never returned.
It's so hard to look at chat right now. I actually have to sit up and look at it. It's retarded. Hey, Major Synergy, what's up, brother?
The chat thought nothing of it until the authorities found him dead in his home, and the news then spread all over. The 35-year-old has died. Strangely, the cause of his death remained debatable, with some reports pointing to substance-related factors, while many highlighted the toll of extreme marathon streams on his health. Fans in the community were devastated as they paid tribute to him. They also set up a GoFundMe page to support his 3 children, inspired by his charitable spirit. His death sparked a large conversation highlighting the risks of marathon live streaming. Pashibrid became a cautionary example of why extended streams can be dangerous. Brian's death showed that even well-intentioned actions can have risks. On the other hand, Sir Tony Ray showed true courage and the meaning of living, even while facing cancer. Tony Winchester, known online as RS Glory and Gold, was a 69-year-old streamer who built a dedicated community playing RuneScape. His energetic personality and iconic catchphrase, Yahoo, made him a beloved figure in his community.
Damn, brought me some milk, brought me some water, brought me some coffee. Yahoo! Eric, you the man. Hell yeah. Man, oh man, oh man.
Sadly, Tony was diagnosed with brain, bone, and lung cancer in June 2022. But despite his illness, he continued streaming and regularly updated fans about his health, showing immense courage and dedication.
Oh, goddamn, yeah.
God bless him.
But, you know, I'm starting to get my eyesight back. Some things are coming through good, you know.
Hemscape just subscribed.
My eyes are all blurry, and I'm having a hard time reading anything. I've got a terrible headache, and I woke up feeling like hell, and I thought I might pass, but it's just not getting.
In what would be one of his final videos, he sent love to all his fans and supporters, leaving a heartfelt farewell.
I want to thank all my friends and all my fans and everybody who watches our show for being loyal and making me feel like, like I count. Thank you guys so much. I'm sorry I can't be there tonight with you. And you guys just have a great night. Yeah, hell yeah, please try. Yahoo! I miss you, and I'll be tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Thank you, and have a great day.
On October 12, 2022, Tony's family confirmed he had passed away peacefully at home, surrounded by loved ones after battling stage 4 cancer. Following his passing, fans and fellow creators contributed to donations and other initiatives in his memory. The community mourned his loss deeply, sharing tributes and condolences across social media. Tony's legacy remains as a testament to his positivity, courage, and the joy he brought to the gaming community.
Left her because she was fucking with NBA YoungBoy.
Okay,
right?
but wait, I want to make this very clear.
I mean, as Kai, I would tell him like, yo, bro. First of all, like, and if I would speak to him if that was my boy, that just hit. Like that just like you being at your level, like you shouldn't even be with that bitch. So like my thing is like, come to Miami. There's a whole bunch of over here that you can obviously.
But also, can we attest? Can we agree on this? The moment you put your girl on, camera, you blow her up, bro, she's not going to be loyal to you.
Bro, put it like this. If you get money, the who's getting more money.
Exactly.
If you think you fire, there's more fire. Pause.
Yes.
If you think you 6'3", there's a 6'4". If you think you 6'4", that's 6'5". If there's a millionaire, there's a billionaire. Straight up. So my thing is like, enjoy your turn as your turn. Left her.
Just enjoy it. You never know.
Don't be following no bullshit, because bullshit get you killed. Real shit will get you killed. But bullshit will get you killed for sure. Don't be following no bullshit, because bullshit will get you killed.
It's over for me, bro. My manager flying here to make sure everything good because we lost too many brand deals. Chad, we lost like 10 brand deals. We're about to go broke. We need some PR training, bro. I lost like 10 brand deals, bro. It's over for me, bro. My manager flying here to make sure everything good because we lost too many brand.
If you told me a year ago.
After reviewing the play, the defensive player makes contact to the chest and forearm prior to the movement of the offensive player, resulting in the defensive foul being upheld and the coach's challenge is unsuccessful.
It's unsuccessful.
After reviewing the play, the defensive player makes contact to the chest and forearm prior to the movement of the offensive player.
Damn. No, don't damn.
Damn.
Damn. No, don't. Oh, damn.
Let it go, brother.
Bryce James.
Let it go. Let it go.
I don't even know which
Breakout.
it's form. It's got it I don't even know which
Breakout.
It's pheromone molecules. So it's meant to
make
attract.
you attract.
Yeah. You think it's working?
That YouTube or stream or whatever it is, stop playing with me, bitch. Niggas ain't laying like that, know them gunners laying with me, bitch. I ain't got no.
Bro about to be the first ever snake to try Gatorade. It's a shame though, because he could spend the rest of his life trying to find more. And he never will. Bro about to be the first ever snake to try Gatorade. It's a shame though, because he could spend the rest of his life trying to find more. And he never will. Bro about to be the first ever snake to try Gatorade. It's a shame though, because he could spend the rest of his life trying to find more. And he never will. Bro about to be the first ever snake to try Gatorade. It's a shame though, because he...
What was you looking at, Bucky?
Dude, there's no rush, man. You was just on the phone with that weak ass nigga, right?
What was you looking at, Bucky?
Dude.
He was probably talking about Jacquees.
There's no rush, man. You was just on the phone with that weak ass nigga, right?
Crossing.
Okay. Oh. Why you ain't look up first?
Crossing.
Where is your team? You ain't got no teammates?
By the way, guys, this is bulletproof for you.
For me, nigga, it's
I was dunking. He told me it doesn't work.
Wait, hold on. I hate this shit because he's like, it's bulletproof for me, but it belongs to you, nigga. So like, you bought this shit way before you met me, nigga.
By the way, guys, this is bulletproof for you.
I am thrilled to be part.
How much was this bear?
Like $20.
Oh, did you get it for her?
Yeah, duh.
Aww. I love. Now switch phones. Oh, I'm down. I'm just. How much was this bear?
Ain't nothing in my phone. And my lady wanted to see it, she would be able to see it.
We getting games back to back.
Y'all don't be that interesting for me to be in my phone. Poor baby.
Yo, Steph. Can I get an autograph? Can I get an autograph, Steph? Yo, Steph. Can I get an autograph? Can I get an autograph, Steph?
Anti-inflammatory eaters.
I had a black hoodie under the Georgia coat. I had like a serum. I probably had like a serum in my pocket during this photo shoot. That's why I looked worried, because I thought they were going to smell the gas on me and take me to the principal's office. I had a black hoodie under the Georgia coat. I had like a serum. I probably had like a serum in my pocket during this photo shoot. That's why I looked worried, because I thought they were going to smell the gas on me.
That mid-air. Ooh. Spin.
Specialist partners with neighborhoods impacted by crime to help reduce gang violence.
Basically just to help try to stop the crime. You know, a lot of people be getting hurt. So it ain't really cool at this point to me. So I just want to help.
Down something. Roll his ass up on that board. Walk him down something. I'm a man, my fender. I'm a motherfucking robber. I'm a motherfucking dirt, baby.
Specialist partners with neighborhoods impact.
I'm calling my son, man. Hey, man, how do I get in the game?
You don't know where to go?
No.
Go to your locker room.
I went in my locker room. I changed clothes. See, everybody left. The left. They playing around me. Why? Oh, the niggas out there without. Hey, sweetheart, bye. Hey, I'm calling my son, man.
Driving without insurance is against the law in virtually every U.S.
Like everything you ever seen done with $1 million worth of game, every episode, anything, that's me and Gil. Two people. People 50-50, we on our shit.
Man?
Yeah. So what? So what? Everybody know your name, nigga. You was a ball player, niggas know your name. Fuck out of here, like this nigga act like he. See, you know how niggas be.
Leave this the fuck out, man. Say that shit over here.
No, fuck out of here. Niggas, you know what niggas do? This what niggas do. Old niggas, they still be thinking they running from the cops. This nigga be having relapse. Ain't nobody looking for you. No, man, hold up, don't say my name. Nigga, shut up. Ain't the police ain't coming. I'm saying, like everything you ever seen done.
What the fuck?
Chad, I got no drawers on God, bro. Hold on, bro. My dad don't got no drawers on. Chad, say on God. You never free boy before. Say on God. Say on God. Oh, thank you, my nigga.
That nigga needs some draws.
So that's the year Dwight was dunking all over us, right? We had Eton, Jason Collins on here, right? They played. Jason was a good defender. You know what I mean? He guarded shot. Eton on the sideline, he's so mad. He like, Jason ain't ready. He wasn't cussing, but he just like, he not ready. I need my shot. So he turned around, boom, dunked on JC. Zaza, you up next? He come on, boom, banging on Zaza. Al, get your chance. Boom.
Damn.
He's like, shit happened to me. You running there, bro. First play, bro.
Dunked on his ass.
At halftime. He got his headphones on, playing like DMX or something. He going crazy. I was like, man.
Dwight was different.
He was over there. When I get back in, it's over with.
Magic Dwight.
He was sitting over there with me, boy. I was over there crying the whole game. So that's the year Dwight was dunking all over us.
I'll offer you $1 million for 25%. I'll raise mine to $1 million as well.
I'll give you $1 million for 20%.
All right, go get them. No, I'll be right back.
Why?
You want Ramona? Still, you want Ramona? You want to follow y'all? What up, girl? You looking good. Appreciate you, cuz. So with you. The most game. See ya, thanks. All right, go get them. No, I'll be right back. You want Ramona? Still, you want Ramona? You want to follow y'all? What up, girl? You looking good. Appreciate you, cuz. So with you. The most game.
Niggas be too old to be trying to prove shit.
Hey, that's why you got a dry erase mustache. Yeah.
You
got the same mustache. You look like a booger. That's what you look like. Same cats do. I can smell it from here. What the Yo, you look don't ever talk about Caleb looking like that ever again. Hey, that's why you got a
Back off, kid, if you know what's good for you. Back off, kid, if you know what's good for you.
Say he got dressed up for her.
Hey, what do you call a guy with a rubber toe?
What do you call a guy with a rubber toe?
Chad gonna say some bullshit.
I don't know what you call it.
Roberto.
I know a Roberto.
Lord have mercy.
What was your like normal everyday like meals what you was eating?
I cook every day.
Cook?
$1,000 commissary. Fuck right. You know.
Like pressing the shit down with the noodles?
Nah, we ain't cooking no noodles, not in my meal.
Don't you had steaks and shit, nigga?
Yeah.
You talking about like beef jerkies, y'all just smash down.
Like I would have told you beef jerky, nigga.
I'm just making sure clear it up.
Gold $1,000 steak or nothing like that though, but real steak, nigga.
Okay. What was your like normal everyday like meals what you was eating?
Oh, what the fuck? Damn!
Yeah,
Oh wait, that's a key?
This must go to that house right there. Oh wait, this a key? This must go to that.
When I got that phone call, first up, I seen the player get hurt. I know this fool ain't gonna call me. I go to sleep. I wake up, it's 3 a.m. Yo, you in shape? Tips. So it's like a, yo, you in shape? yeah, I'm in shape. You know, I'm on the court.
One thing about Tibbs, he love Taj. He like
Derek.
He
loves D-Rose.
And Taj, bro, for the rest of their life.
Taj straight.
Oh, for sure. Tibbs love me too. Tibbs called me to go play for New York. I chose Boston. He was like, "What are you doing?"
We'll be here for 5 more years. What are you doing? We gonna be in work the system. What are you doing?
When I seen him, I said, "What the was I doing?"
They got my nigga out of there.
When I got that phone call, first up, I seen the
Need to make the vibe weird. Here's Big Will.
What's up, Tans, man? What's up?
What you doing?
Bud, let's go.
Big Will, I told you it's my head security. He fucks you, bro. Will.
Shout out,
I know
Bud.
you got questions.
I thought
Greatest.
he was the biggest,
One of the greatest to ever do it.
I've ever seen. Because of that, remember the barbecue chicken video? Of course. He was like, oh,
Bang 2 threes, they gotta come out of the zone, they start going man.
they gotta come out the zone, and you know, it was barbecue chicken from there with a little dumbass smirk.
You didn't like that
I was like, who the?
We come out, we bang 2 threes, they gotta come out of the zone, they start going man, and then it's just it's barbecue chicken from there.
I apologize. I'm not familiar with the barbecue chicken expression. I was just wondering what you meant by that.
You can look it up on Urban Dictionary.
Chicken, nigga. How you down on 60? You ain't never seen a 50, nigga. How you down on 40? You don't never keep that 30 with you. Ballin' on the court, I got a Steph Curry jersey, nigga. I was on the 12.
I thought he was the biggest, cockiest asshole I've ever seen. Because
Hi everyone, I'm Kenny.
Real love, nigga. Real love. Real love. Real love.
These broke niggas life.
Life, nigga. Straight up, man. Yeah. Hell yeah.
That nigga been like,
man,
what you mean, bro?
Wait, hold up now. Hold up now. You know, we still investigating that. Real love, nigga. Real love. Real.
I'm gonna just be honest, Maestro. I don't think we gonna get the ball.
We corner boys
We
today.
about to be some corner boys today.
I got him.
Okay, PG.
Oh, here, real. There we go. There we go. We get our ass in that corner like some good old boys. I'm gonna just be honest, Maestro. I don't think we gonna get the ball. We corner.
This is the ED. It's not for the faint of heart.
I got these bitches mad again. Never about no money, but it's always about these men. Yo,
Where you at, gang? I'm about to pull up on you.
I'm about to, nigga, I'm still doing something. What to hit you, nigga? Damn.
You in the city?
I'm putting the going, nigga. I got you, for sure.
I'm saying
These last few bricks on coming.
I got you, but I gotta pull up on you and give you this new shit though too. See if you fuck with that.
I know, twin. I know I'm just trying to finish with this though first, bro, so I can make sure I have everything. I ain't trying to have.
All right, bet. See ya.
He ain't trying to get
pull up
raw.
beside the garage
He
right
ain't
quick.
trying to get
So you put
took.
this in your car.
Should I start playing
Garage.
GTA again, Chad?
I might pull up.
All right.
Oh.
Gang, you have a nigga waiting up here all day or what, buddy?
Nigga, I'm about to pull up, nigga. Nigga, I'm about to go to the garage and get my vehicle. My shit just ran out of gas, bro. I'm on the way, on God.
Legit from
All right,
Florida,
bet.
for real.
I'm in the car.
All right.
Like shit.
Hey, don't you hate when you let a nigga hold something, gang, and then when it's time for the nigga to pay back, they got an attitude or some shit, bro?
Yeah,
Nigga act like that little money funky then, goddamn it. That money funky as a motherfucker then, boy. Damn, nigga owe you that little funky 20,000.
Man, like, bro. Hey, Bryce. Bryce,
Yeah, what's the word?
how much paper you got from that work, gang?
I read my son shit. I still got 8 of them bitches left.
All right, bet. Give me the paper you got for me and that work back, gang. I ain't about to be playing with you out here, nigga.
Nigga, I'm saying I ain't got it.
I ain't trying to kick it, bro. Give me my.
All-Star was hilarious. I know they want us to play harder and what.
Insurance.
That boy ain't hit no shit. What?
Insurance. Financial services. Nationwide. Another.
What y'all goals for this new year? What's y'all goals? Man, I ain't seen. The other day I was thinking about XXX. I'm like, damn, it's about to be going on 10 years here soon since that incident. I'm feeling gassy right now, chat. Who lied? I got some more stuff in my watch later. Hey, if y'all got any good suggestions, any good videos to react to and watch, feel free to send them my way. Send them my way.
It's the holidays, so get them what they really want. A 3-course meal wrapped in a festive box. 2 pizzas, breadsticks, and a dessert, starting at $19.99. Holiday harder with the Triple Treat Box from Pizza Hut.
Would you say you're addicted to it?
Yeah, I guess. I do watch it.
Go from 1 to 10, how addicted are you? 9. When was the last time you watched Top?
Yesterday, probably. It's mostly just girls taking their clothes off and stuff.
So I guess what's the most hardcore thing? Like the most, I can't even talk about that. What video?
I mean, there's like gore shit, decapitation, murder.
They decapitated babies?
I've seen those before, yeah.
Did you ever check those disgusting stuff happening, man?
No, really. I mean, I should.
Yo, what's good, YouTube, man? Welcome back to a brand new episode of EDP Watch. I'm your host, DeMarcus Cousins III. And the reason why you guys haven't had this
DeMarcus Cousins III.
But now we gotta deal with somebody even sicker. We gotta deal with Mr. Patrick Kerwin. Patrick Kerwin is one of the most vile guys I've ever caught. Definitely top 5. But sadly, we got a couple more that are coming soon that are worse. But this dude's just horrible.
I ain't gonna lie, chat. We gonna watch this video, but I gotta go to the bathroom. So we gonna take a quick music intermission. Quick music intermission.
I done paved the way for the gang, tryna lead us out. I done felt so much heartache, hard for me to smile. To the Ryan yesterday said Dev ain't beat his trial. Looking at football numbers, real low gon' be a while. A lot of niggas that's around ain't solid, gotta weed them out. I say the realest shit they ain't never gon' speak about. Never had a shoulder I could lean on, so I don't need it now. This the realest shit they ain't never gon' speak about. I'm used to hearing these gunshots and screeching tires. I hate they ain't even get to live yet and these kids dying. But I understand why it's happening, both sides hurting, sliding. Never got justice for our lost ones, and that ain't forgotten. I'm a product of this environment. Way hard now, I'm playing with a check like violence. Northside, nigga, and I stand on all 10. Forever scream free to bros till I see my bros again. You never know who telling, can you blame me? If I don't fuck with you like I used to, I keep my distance. If it come down to me or you gon' choose you. Self-preservation always gon' come first, so keep these niggas out your business. I done paved the way for the gang, tryna lead us out. I done felt so much heartache, hard for me to smile. To the Ryan yesterday said Dev ain't beat his trial. Looking at football numbers, real low gon' be a while. A lot of niggas that's around ain't solid, gotta weed them out. I say the realest shit they ain't never gon' speak about. Never had a shoulder I could lean on, so I don't need it now. This the realest shit they ain't never gon' speak about. They could solve all the murders, still wouldn't solve all the pain it caused. Niggas be hitting random people, ain't leaving laming dogs. Just wanna be known as shooters, don't really mean to catch those bodies. Wanna impress other niggas, so the shit they friends do, they copy. That's the realest shit. Why you niggas slime with niggas that ain't built for this? Ain't even know the homies. Why he in the car trying to kill for this? This ain't him, that's why you niggas getting told on. And standing up in them courtrooms getting spoke on. Biggest part of being a man is holding yourself accountable. Can't count on no one, you just gotta count on you. Everyone ain't made for this life we live. Whether you sink or flourish depends on how you move. I done paved the way for the gang, tryna lead us out. I done felt so much heartache, hard for me to smile. To the Ryan yesterday said Dev ain't beat his trial. Looking at football numbers, Rello won't be a while. A lot of niggas that's around ain't solid, gotta weed them out. I said the realest shit they ain't never gonna speak about. Never had a shoulder I could lean on, so I don't need it now. This the realest shit they ain't never gonna speak about. I done paved the way for the gang, tryna lead us out. I done felt so much heartache, hard for me to smile. To the Ryan yesterday said Dev ain't beat his trial. Looking at football numbers, Rello won't be a while. A lot of niggas that's around ain't solid, gotta weed them out. I said the realest shit they ain't never gonna speak about. Never had a shoulder I could lean on, so I don't need it now. This the realest shit they ain't never gonna speak about. I'm used to hearing these gunshots and screeching tires. I hate they ain't even get to live yet and these kids dying. But I understand why it's happening, both sides hurting, sliding. Never got justice for our lost ones, and that ain't forgotten. I'm a product of this environment. Way hard now, I'm paying with a check like violence. Northside nigga, and I stand on all 10. Forever scream free to bros till I see my bros again. You never know who telling, can you blame me? If I don't fuck with you like I used to, I keep my distance. If it come down to me or you gon' choose you. Self-preservation always gon' come first, so keep these niggas out your business. I done paved the way for the gang, tryna lead us out. I done felt so much heartache, hard for me to smile. To the Ryan yesterday said Dev ain't beat his trial. Looking at football numbers, Rello won't be a while. A lot of niggas that's around ain't solid, gotta weed them out. I said the realest shit they ain't never gonna speak about. Never had a shoulder I could lean on, so I don't need it now. This the realest shit they ain't never gonna speak about. They can solve all the murders, still wouldn't solve all the painting cars. Niggas be hitting random people, ain't leaving laming dogs. Wanna be known as shooters, don't really mean to catch those bodies. Wanna impress other niggas, so the shit they friends do, they copy. That's the realest shit. Why you niggas slime with niggas that ain't built for this? Ain't even know the homies. Why he in the car trying to kill for this? This ain't him, that's why you niggas getting told on. And standing up in them courtrooms getting spoke on. Biggest part of being a man is holding yourself accountable. Can't count on no one, you just gotta count on you. Everyone ain't made for this life we live. Whether you sink or flourish depends on how you move. I done paved the way for the gang, tryna lead us out. I done felt so much heartache, hard for me to smile. To the Ryan yesterday said Dev ain't beat his trial. Looking at football numbers, Rello won't be a while. A lot of niggas that's around ain't solid, gotta weed them out. I said the realest shit they ain't never gonna speak about. Never had a shoulder I could lean on, so I don't need it now. This the realest shit they ain't never gonna speak about. I done paved the way for the gang, tryna lead us out. I done felt so much heartache, hard for me to smile. To the Ryan yesterday said Dev ain't beat his trial. Looking at football numbers, Rello won't be a while. A lot of niggas that's around ain't solid, gotta weed them out. I said the realest shit they ain't never gonna speak about. Never had a shoulder I could lean on, so I don't need it now. This the realest shit they ain't never gonna speak about. I'm used to hearing these gunshots and screeching tires. I hate they ain't even get to live yet and these kids dying. But I understand why it's happening, both sides hurting, sliding. Never got justice for our lost ones, and that ain't forgotten. I'm a product of this environment. Way hard now, I'm paying with a check like violence. Northside nigga, and I stand on all 10. Forever scream free to bros till I see my bros again. You never know who telling, can you blame me? If I don't fuck with you like I used to, I keep my distance. If it come down to me or you gon' choose you. Self-preservation always gon' come first, so keep these niggas out your business. I done paved the way for the gang, tryna lead us out. I done felt so much heartache, hard for me to smile. To the Ryan yesterday said Dev ain't beat his trial. Looking at football numbers, Rello won't be a while. A lot of niggas that's around ain't solid, gotta weed them out. I said the realest shit they ain't never gonna speak about. Never had a shoulder I could lean on, so I don't need it now. This the realest shit they ain't never gonna speak about. They can solve all the murders, still wouldn't solve all the painting cars. Niggas be hitting random people, ain't leaving laming dogs. Just wanna be known as shooters, don't really mean to catch those bodies. Wanna impress other niggas, so the shit they friends do, they copy. That's the realest shit. Why you niggas slime with niggas that ain't built for this? Ain't even know the homies. Why he in the car trying to kill for this? This ain't him. That's why you niggas getting told on. And standing up in them courtrooms getting spoke on. Biggest part of being a man is holding yourself accountable. Can't count on no one, you just gotta count on you. Everyone ain't made for this life we live. Whether you sink or flourish depends on how you move. I done paved the way for the gang, tryna lead us out. I done felt so much heartache, hard for me to smile. To the Ryan yesterday said Dev ain't beat his trial. Looking at football numbers, real up won't be a while. A lot of niggas that's around ain't solid, gotta weed them out. I said the realest shit they ain't never gonna speak about. Never had a shoulder I could lean on, so I don't need it now. This the realest shit they ain't never gonna speak about.
Mic check, we back. Your boy had to take the Browns to the Super Bowl. That's the only time they're going to the Super Bowl.
Into the CP collection. I mean, he is so deep into it that, like, I think it'll even make CP collectors be like, okay, that's too much. That's how deep this dude is into it. And not only that, but he has been under federal investigation for 2 years, right? And I'm not gonna tell you guys now what he was under investigation for. You guys will figure that out later. But sadly, he had a real life victim as well. So this dude is an absolute horrible monster that we caught. Huge shout out to Decoy Mandy for giving us this case. And without any further ado, let's catch this freak.
Hey.
I'm 12. How old are you?
I'm 42. I'm from Buffalo, New York. Do you ever talk with older guys?
No, do you?
I mean, I'm an older guy. I do like to talk to girls your age.
Cool.
I could get in trouble with underage girl.
Why would you get in trouble though?
Like stuff.
What do you mean?
The last time I did it was like I was in 20s.
How old was she?
Like your age. I would love to slide my fingers down your panties.
Hey, Patrick. Hey, what's up, my man? Good, man. Good. My name's DeMarcus. Hey, I was wondering if we could have a conversation about some messages online. I don't want your job to find out about it.
Right.
Yeah, appreciate you, man. And also, man, I'm not a cop or anything. It's just,
What's it? What the f is this?
We know you hate child predators and love what we do, but sadly, the same can't be said for others. On EDP1.com, and for only $4.45, you can help support small TV moms on the web. You'll get access to uncensored chat, school discussing audio calls, and never before seen early access to new videos. We'll be entered into monthly giveaways, get 50% of all merchandise, and get a chance to do a high-roll patch with yours truly, DeMarcus Dancing. All on EDPWatch.com.
you know, man. Yeah, well, you know how you were telling her you wanted her to tell her family, but she told her dad, and her dad was like, oh, you know what, he doesn't want to get law enforcement involved, but he, you know, asked me to talk with you with an organization, and kind of talk to individuals, talk to kids. We'll just stand over here and just talk. That way none of your coworkers hear about it.
Yeah, can you stand over here and can we
Straight
talk?
up,
Thank you, Sammy.
Just to kind of be straight up, like, how would the man tell you that she was online?
Thank you, Sammy. Happy New Year's to you and all your loved ones. I hope you're bringing in the year how you hope. Drink your water, take care of yourself. Keep God on your side. All that good stuff, man. All that good stuff. What was I trying to do right here on my screen? Was trying to do. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna open my kick on my other monitor. On my other monitor. It's about to piss me off. And then I'm gonna follow you back. Oh, you don't got a picture. Yeah, I want this right here. Bro, I will fight. I will fight. I will fight. No.
Zemisny says, hey buddy, add me up on Discord to join your live streaming whenever you are live on your channel. My Discord username is AABuseUp1.
What's up?
Okay, I appreciate you being honest, and I appreciate her being honest too. I know a lot of girls they like to set up guys and stuff, but she was honest with you, and you're honest with me. I didn't read all the messages, like you know, I didn't want to kind of put you in a bind or anything. But I guess who was kind of being more flirtatious? Was she being more flirtatious, or was it more on your end? It was like kind of mutual. Okay, appreciate that, man. So I heard that, you know, Mandy's mom, when he was 25, Mandy's mom was 12 when they got together. So he's not opposed to the idea of an older guy, you know, dating a younger girl, but just kind of like who's the guy and what kind of guy he is. So with all the sexual stuff that was kind of said, would it have been forced on Mandy or no? Okay. So listen, man, I don't care about any of this internet bullshit. You know, that's just two people that are attracted to each other talking. My whole thing is, you were saying that some other kids were sending you like photos and videos of them naked and stuff, and you were getting added to these groups, and that's what we care about, man. It's kind of like trying to help identify those kids. Obviously, you're not in any of those videos or anything, right? Okay, I respect that. I figured you weren't as much. So like, what apps would they be sending these videos on?
Well, I don't really do that stuff anymore. Just Snapchat and stuff like that.
I'm trying to stop.
They don't do it like on like Telegram, Teleguard, Zangy. Okay. So what's the youngest age we've seen? Because you say you saw girls Mandy's age and younger. So how younger did you see? Oh my. So like, are these girls? Are they by themselves doing it? Or are they?
I don't know how old they are. I mean, yeah, like,
yeah. I'm saying, like, they by themselves in these videos, or is there like an adult with them in the videos sometimes?
You'd have to look them up yourself because.
That's why I'm trying to get them done inside, man. Like, I'm just genuinely asking you. I mean, you'll really be a big help with trying to figure out about this stuff. Because I don't know too much about it.
Like, when you find it and stuff?
Well, I mean, I'm just like, I've never really seen these videos. So like, what is that girl doing in these videos?
It's like all kinds of flash and stuff. Like, somewhere like that. Like, somewhere like, I don't know. A lot of them are just taking their clothes off and stuff.
Oh,
Just like watching yourself, I guess.
yeah. Like, are there like adults in the videos with the kids?
Yeah.
Really?
So, what?
Okay, yeah, ask me. Wait, we'll keep your business, yeah. Just so that way, like, you know, no one can say like I put my hands on you or anything, man. I mean, honestly, I'm a big guy, you know. Yeah, I just don't want you to be like, oh, he hit me, and then also I can't be like, oh, he hit me. I can't say that, you know. This is just totally just between us, obviously. Like, I'm not talking to you about this. No, like I said, we have like this non-profit organization where.
So what should I do about the man?
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, we can talk about.
Keep on talking with him.
I mean, her dad isn't really too upset about that, you know. The whole thing, he just kind of wanted me to know about it because it's kind of like my expertise. See if you're a bad guy. Like I said, Mandy's dad was way older than her mom whenever he got with her.
I mean, I was just thinking like more so friendship.
Okay.
I mean, I've probably wasn't thinking anything more than that.
Yeah. No, man, I respect that.
You know, I mean, should I just keep on talking with her? Or should
yeah, man, you can do whatever you want. If you want to keep on talking with her, like, you're more than free to. Like, genuinely, you can do literally whatever.
Should I mention this? Like, what should I say? Like, your father?
I mean, maybe later after we're kind of done talking, like, if you want, maybe we can hook up a couple beers in there. Maybe we can after work or something, or maybe we can meet up somewhere else and chat with her dad. But it was kind of like, you know, her dad was like, oh, he's kind of a shy guy. He's not that big. So he was like, hey, can you go talk to him about this? And you know, this is kind of my area of expertise because not everybody's like you, where they want the relationship to be, you know, consensual. Yeah, I mean, that's the best thing they can because I mean, you know, there's a lot of monsters out here where they'll talk to young girls just to hurt, you know. And obviously, you're not that type of guy. Like, I can tell. Like, I don't think you're that type of guy. That says that. But kind of going back to these videos, man. Like, are these people like adding you to these groups with kind of like all these kids and everything? Yeah. So, what apps is like is the most prevalent on? Would you say?
I've gone to therapy for this stuff.
What do you mean for this stuff?
I did get in trouble before I did with the police and stuff. They did investigations.
What was you in trouble for? Really? Are you registered? No. So did they like find some kind of really of like kids? Did you go to jail or anything like that? Like that? Well, here, you know, I don't know if you know, Trump, he's real big on transparency. He brought out an implementation where, you know, Trump photos are tagged now, so you can kind of see maybe like who your neighbor is, if they have Trump be going back and forth, and how you do it.
I'm already late.
How you doing, man? Oh, what's up, manager? Oh, my bad. Big boss. Yeah. So, like I was saying, man, you know, if we can put all that out there, and obviously I know you're not in any of these videos, but I'm seeing a lot of traffic being sent to you. Are we still being added into those groups a lot lately?
I have nothing on lately. No, I don't really go into those groups. A lot of them are just.
So you try not to interact with it, but it's still probably happening? Okay. Yeah, man. I mean, listen, I think you want to be on the right side of this, right? You got investigated from this before, and you know, you don't want to tarnish your good name. You've been working here for 19 years. If you want, this is totally optional for you. I'm real big on transparency. We have a device that targets strictly child. So you'll keep everything on your phone intact and the same, and you don't need that? I mean, there's a lot on there, man.
Not really.
Not really? But it's too much, though.
Not really.
If you have to say from, I guess, 1 to 1,000, how many child images would you say is on your device?
Right now?
Yeah. 20. That's 22 many, man. I mean, I know you've been deleting it, but even when you delete it, it's still on your phone. You know that.
That's disgusting.
Like, so it's up to you if you want to get ahead of that. And
I've already gone through therapy.
That's disgusting.
I'm talking about like getting that stuff off your phone. Because if a private citizen like me can see it, imagine what law enforcement can see, especially. And
just go just for my phone.
And it's one of those things where, okay, that's child being her phone, and he's talking to a girl. He just doesn't look good, you know. You're not gonna think, oh, he's getting cupcakes with her. But I mean, it's totally up to you, man. But I guess what's the youngest age on there do you think you have? So what's happening with that video, that girl?
Take those off, I guess.
Is there any guys in there like have with them? Because we want to try to get those kids identified. That's our biggest thing. Really? Yeah, man. It's one thing to watch it. I don't care if you're watching it, but I'm trying to figure out who those kids are. So that way we can get them in a better position.
I don't know if they're older ones or newer ones. I don't really. I have nothing like doing this and stuff like that.
I feel that, but hey, if they're doing it to one kid, we both know they're not going to stop anytime soon. So the kid can grow up and they're just going to get a new kid. So our whole thing is like, hey, you know what? We want to find those guys because you're not in any of those videos, right? I know that. I respect that. But those guys in those videos, I think we both agree those are the real monsters, huh? So I mean, it's up to you totally, man. Like all you got to do is literally put on airplane mode and just Bluetooth connect and it deletes. And then also it helps us find out who these guys are so we can get the real troublemakers. And I mean, we can be on the same team, man.
I don't have my phone on.
Oh, you're on your phone on? Okay. You're not lying to me, right? You don't mind like flip out your pocket? Yeah, not in your back pocket. Is it cool back there? Yeah. Appreciate you. Hey, why are you doing work without your phone? You don't need it? What do you do back there? Okay. So do we do more on our laptop or just phone? Okay. So you say you have about 20 images? So I guess what got us wrapped up talking with her when we got?
Just met online.
Just met online. So did she message you first or did you message her first? You messaged her first? I mean, because I don't know if any other guys that are more nefarious or talking to her. Did she talk about other guys talking to her or?
She said she wouldn't talk to me if I was creepy, so she did what she did.
I mean, I really didn't get that many creepy vibes from you, man. I mean, I guess the one thing that kind of was like, hey,
were you the person that I was talking to?
No, I literally, her dad sent me all of this. But like I said, like her dad, he would be a hypocrite to call you out when he kind of did something similar. But I mean, like, I guess why do we send Mandy like photos like that? Huh?
I don't know. That's not new.
Yeah. I mean, like, why are we sending stuff like that?
She just sounds like.
She's like, that's silly. Yeah. Do you consider her your girlfriend?
No.
I need to get back to my
I read
workout.
like sister, like your girlfriend in the Philippines broke up with you. What happened with her?
Yeah, she just got a new job. And stuff. She got a new job.
So did she live here and then move back?
She was always in the Philippines.
So why'd she stop talking to you because she got a new job?
I'll probably work out tonight.
You said you had child. How'd you even get wrapped up in it?
Probably just because I had a lot of shit like that.
What year did that happen?
What?
That you got wrapped up with the police and everything?
A few years ago.
A few years ago?
Yeah,
Oh, you know that? Oh, nice call.
So what should I do now?
What should you do? I mean, one thing first, I think obviously we shouldn't be watching Chop anymore. Would you say you're addicted to it? And if you are, man, you can be honest.
Kinda. Yeah,
Kinda.
Well, I was. Yeah, I guess I didn't watch it.
Yeah. So like, I guess like on a scale from 1 to 10, how addicted are you?
9.
9. Listen, I believe in rehabilitation. I don't believe in incarceration. I believe that, you know, if you send people to jail, don't you notice like all the worst people, they always are the people that go in and out of jail. But when you give people some grace and it's like, hey, like talk to them about it, like a human being, you ever notice how they be the ones that really get their act together and really do better? I think we can both agree on that. So I guess like, what do you think triggers you to like be addicted to this topic?
I don't know. I'm not really. I gotta get bored now. But what do you want to like other stuff for you?
I mean, I'm gonna be here for a while. It's just kind of like, you know.
You can come back. You want to talk to me later?
Well, I mean, what time's your break? Yeah, I mean, you know, obviously, you know, whatever you want, man. But it's 4:10. Not too late. Yeah. I mean, if the boss was real mad, he would have been like, hey, get your ass in there.
Yeah.
But you got 19 years here. Wait, so have you been here longer than him? So did he?
He's just son. I mean, working, yeah.
Okay. So listen, I remember I wasn't addicted to Chop. I used to be addicted to him. And I would bring it to work with me sometimes. And like on my break, I'd be in the bathroom with my headphones on watching that. You ever had instances like that? Like, that's real addiction. You have?
No.
Oh, you haven't? Okay, that's good. So I guess you like to keep it like away. Okay. What apps are you getting to Chop for fun? Because it's different about the consumer. It's all about the maker. That's all people care about.
Session, basically.
Session.
Right now, that's the big thing. If you go in like the chat room or anything, like
yeah.
the chat room, that's like session
God
ideas,
bless everybody.
Session ideas,
May God be good to you this year. Make sure y'all pray. Make sure y'all drink y'all water. Make sure y'all tell yourselves good things.
They just love it. So I mean, I know earlier you said it was about 20, but you know, obviously, you know, I think we're way past that. So if you can be honest with me about how much do you think it really is? 20 right now.
I had a whole bunch before.
You got a whole bunch.
I just deleted it.
You deleted it. So do you delete it on your phone or your laptop? Your phone. Okay. So you never have to pay for it at all? They just gave it to you. Do you ever trade with people? Sometimes it's like, okay. So like, what did you trade to somebody and then they trade for you?
Let me send this stream out. I'm gonna always be grateful and show my appreciation to God.
You. Like what kind of video would you send to them and they would send to you?
All glory to God.
What happens to a video with an infant? What race are these people? Like, we're trying to narrow it down. Is white? Do they seem American? Like, I know it's real big out there in Russia. Or do they seem, it's American? Is there anybody you know personally, like maybe one of their kids and they're like making it themselves? Man, I mean, I understand you kind of fell down the wrong rabbit hole, but I think we both love kids. I think we both want to protect kids.
There's people doing that shit.
What recommendations that you think you could help me with? So maybe we can find some of those guys and those kids and get those kids rescued to a safe place.
Some sick people out here.
I'm not that on for years. That's where you find pro where all this stuff starts from.
Do you watch more like guy on girl or guy on boy? Guy on girl. I mean, obviously, you're talking Mandy, so you're not gay. Yeah. I mean, are you a virgin? No, you're not a virgin. So I guess why not with women kind of like our age?
Yeah, I go to a strip club once in a while. I don't know. Ever since my last girlfriend, I went 2 dates. I had a date with like 50-year-old women.
How old are you? 42. You had a date with a 50-year-old? Nice.
Went to the strip club.
Bruh, you should be cracking bitches.
Oh, my bad.
42, man. There's some bitches out there trying to get cracked, nigga. Fresh off a divorce. Fuck is you doing trying to look at kids and shit?
Did they take any of your devices or anything? They did? What did they take? They took it. Well, how long ago was that? Did they ever give it back to you? No? Did they find anything on there? Or? What did they find on there? You didn't get charged for that? You think maybe it's still like a pending investigation? This is my first time hearing about that. So I guess why would we put ourselves in a situation where law enforcement is already kind of like looking at you and then kind of do it again? Just the addiction? It's like a crackhead. Like, they try their hardest to get out of it, but they can't. Doesn't matter how hard they try. Doesn't matter how many rehab facilities. What rehab did you even go to? I know a couple good ones.
It's a crazy addiction.
Spectrum. Was that online or in person? What did you guys talk about there? What did you guys talk about there?
Just like how to stop and go through a whole bunch of rehab. Just talking about like what. It was just rehab.
Do you live with your family or you live by yourself?
My mother, she's in the basement.
Man, I'm sorry to hear that.
That's why I don't know. She's in the house right now. You know, she's in the basement. I don't want to do anything stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, luckily, what was said with Mandy, I mean, it's illegal, but it wasn't too bad. You don't have to worry about that. But I mean, you know, you gotta be there for your mom, man.
Yeah.
When was the last time you watched Help?
Yesterday probably.
Yesterday. What happened in that video you watched yesterday? Okay, we take girls, we're talking like, 20. So was there a guy with them? Also, it was just them by themselves. I guess it kind of sounds like to me you're kind of like trying to edge off the more hardcore stuff. Did you used to be more into the hardcore stuff? So I guess what's the most hardcore thing? Like what's the video that like, you know what? Even though I like Chop, I can't even talk about that. What video comes to mind?
What's my favorite?
Not your favorite, but like one that like just really just like, oh no, that's too much.
Oh, I mean, there's like gore shit, decapitation, murder.
They decapitate babies.
I've seen those before. Yeah, like going to towards the gore shit.
They're decapitated babies.
I've seen stuff like that. Yeah, like gore sites, decapitation, murder, shit like that. Yeah, I can read.
I mean, are you a believer?
No.
No. I mean, I bet even a non-believer, that makes you kind of just want to pray that God blesses them being in heaven.
You're not a believer.
So like, you guys
You need somebody, brother.
I'm not her dad. I mean, her dad. I mean, would you want to talk to her dad?
Yeah.
Okay, I can call her dad.
Oh, really?
Huh?
Oh, really? You can call her dad?
I know her dad. Her dad's the one who told me everything. Mandy's white. I don't know her. Yeah. Hey, Jeff, I'm here
You
with
need
Patrick.
somebody,
I'm not gonna your name. We're just here talking about your daughter. I told him about how, you know, obviously with your wife and everything, you know, you dated her really young too, so you're not too mad at him, but he just wants to make sure everything's okay with you and everything, so I'll let you talk with him.
This is Patrick. I'm sorry if I like offended you. We're talking to your daughter and stuff, but I just want to let you know that I'm not like a bad guy or anything. I mean, told her like I'd much rather like just like get to know her, you know. I mean, just to hang out. I always mentioned that it would be best to go through you. I've always said for me to meet her, talk with you, and she always said, or I mean, I thought that'd be a good thing to do. I mean, if we ever meet her, to get to know each other, I'd like meet. I'm sorry, I hope you know forgive. And so I don't want you know anything serious to come out of this. You know, she said like law enforcement or anything. Okay, thank you. Very nice of you. Thank you.
I mean, he's a real chill guy. I told you that. Like, I think it's just one of those things where, you know, we're dogs, man. We like girls. How many other girls are we talking to that are around Mandy's age?
She's like the only one that I really talk to like all the time.
So
I don't know like what the other ones are, if they're real. That's the thing, you don't know if they are real or not.
okay, so there's some other ones, but so how were they?
I mean, you can go on like a girls' chat or something. They come up, pop up every now and then.
I'm talking about like around Mandy's age. Is there anybody else around Mandy's age?
Maybe one other that I met earlier. Chicago to like down towards like Schenectady region and stuff.
Schenectady. Oh man, got family out there.
She's married.
Oh, they're friends. I think, does Mandy know that you're talking to her?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, she does. How old is she? What's her name?
Livy something.
Livy. Did things kind of get spicy with her too? Kind of like Mandy. Okay. I mean, do you have any friends that kind of like get the same stuff you are? Or do you have any friends? You do?
We need to do a giveaway here soon.
What they say?
I'm gonna do a giveaway sometime
No
this
work
year.
encouragement or? Because I don't know if you and Mandy are gonna work out. So if there's
I mean,
another.
I just was friends with her. I didn't like dating.
No, you asked her. If she would be down to be your boyfriend or anything. I think you would be good with Mandy, but that's like with other kids. How do we know like nothing's gonna happen with them? And when I say nothing's gonna happen with them, obviously if you're hanging out with them, stuff's gonna happen. I'm talking like how do we know like they're not gonna get hurt? You know, like you might go to the range and say, oh, I want to, you know, and they go missing. How do we know something like that's not gonna happen?
I got family members.
Yeah, I mean, do we ever babysit them or anything?
I have before when they were younger. But
you ever had like thoughts sometimes where it's like the thought crept in your mind, hey, she's real young, she's not.
I have before, but now that they're older.
Anything ever happened with them? No. So I mean, obviously this is stuff that like you don't just stumble across. So did someone put you onto this, or how did you get into this? You searched it. So what did you search online to find it?
If you start with like job, and then you should like says you can't do anything. Well, it's just if you go in the group chat or like the online chat room or something. I was told to stay out of his chat because that's where I was at.
Why did you stay out of those?
Can't do there, but
Oh, so it's like you literally can't. Do you ever worry that like you could be traded with a cop one day?
Yeah, I probably have. That's why I got in trouble before.
How much? Because you said you have about 20 now, but how much do you think you've deleted in your lifetime? 1 to a million.
Hundreds.
Thousands. Do you like hit them on drives or anything? Or what would you do?
Thousands.
How long did you lay low until you start doing it again?
2 years.
You just recently got back into it, so you kind of just beat and delete. Yeah. You have no idea how much you're helping me. Do you ever kind of feel disgusted with yourself after you nut?
No.
I was trying to give him the benefit of the
What's age range
doubt.
you prefer most? Why those age ranges?
100 is a lot. Thousands.
Is your boss one? We're just talking. You're probably going to get food. You guys give discounts to cops. Hey, you're not going to watch Child Pornography anymore, right? No? And you're not going to talk to the girls? This is your last time ever talking? And about how much Child Pornography do you say you have? 12. And how old are those kids in those videos? Do you have any electronic devices in your car? Okay, is the Child
There's so much OnlyFans and
Okay, where's the Child Pornography then? So, but it's on your phone?
Not on the phone.
Not on your phone? Where do you do it?
there's a lot of other resources.
You do it on your phone?
I don't need to speak with
There's
anybody.
no need.
Do you have an ID with you?
Yes.
Yes, you. And you're not going to send a boxer pic of your Mandy again, right? And you knew she was right? Oh, last time talking to her? Oh, appreciate that. You're a Patrick.
Dishwasher.
You're
Hey, man,
cooked,
if you guys
buddy.
enjoyed this episode, if you did, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and share. Now, I know I told you guys earlier.
You're cooked. You're cooked.
The book of Enoch is nuts.
That's the
Giants
Giants.
about it.
That's the Giants.
It's not just the Giants, it's aliens. It's about the Watchers who came down and mated with human beings. Bro, I'm reading it right now.
I know you are. I already know.
Bananas.
Book of
She told me to read
Enoch.
it. And she's like, you have to read this. It's nuts.
And what did Westhoff say? Did he say
It's 100% legitimate text. It's legitimate religious text. But they decided not to include it because it's so nuts and because it goes against like with the writings of the Torah.
Right.
So, but it was a few rabbis. Just a few rabbis decided. Like if the book of Enoch was included in the Bible, it changes the whole story.
Why would the rabbis decide what goes into the Christian?
That kind of power. They just decided that it doesn't get included in the canon. This is a long time ago.
But yeah, I mean, this is like around. Well, who decided the canonized Bible, right? This is like Constantine time, right?
Well, that's for the New Testament, right? And so with the Old Testament, you've got Westhoff would be the guy to.
Oh wait a minute, Enoch was included in the Old Testament.
it's old as fuck.
Oh, okay,
Not only is it old as fuck, when they found it, they also found a version of the Book of Isaiah. This is one of the things that Wes Huff told me that was really fascinating. They found a version of the Book of Isaiah that is verbatim, the same as the version of Isaiah that was 1,000 years later, which they thought was the original. That's what's crazy. For 1,000 years, they maintained the exact same story verbatim, writing it down and passing it on. And the Book of Enoch's in there with that. And the Book of Enoch is bananas.
Yeah, I think we might need to do a little deep dive in the Book of Enoch.
The Book of Enoch, it says that these watchers came down and mated with human beings and created a race of giants called the Nephilim, who consumed and destroyed everything in front of them. Gee, that sounds like people. That sounds a lot like people. If you got a bunch of little chimps, and then you got these tall aliens, and they make a fucking 7-foot man, a Viking, who's like chopping off heads and lighting villages on fire, and has this unstoppable desire for conquest, that's humans. The Nephilim sounds like humans.
Exactly, so they're not giants, we are the giants. And then what
they might have been giants, like it's hard to say.
What's the other folks with the Neanderthals? Because there was a time where we were living together, right?
Right. Well, they were here before us, allegedly. Well, the question is like, where did humans come from? This is the real question. There's a really interesting show on PBS right now called Human, where this lady goes on this journey of, it's like, she's, what is her degree in? Is she an anthropologist? I believe she's an anthropologist, but, or maybe some sort of biologist, but she goes over the history of the human species.
I love
Very interesting.
science.
The migration from across the Bering land bridge into North America, when the oldest people
If you know
here,
me,
how they came.
If you know me, this type of stuff right here is the real shit that I'm really like, that really gets me hard. No Diddy. This shit right, this type of shit, like, cause my mind just, I don't know. Some of the stuff in this world is just so unexplainable, and we'll never really get the answer to it until we're no longer here. So it's just I'm into science and history. It's very intriguing for me.
Fascinating stuff. Like, that's one of those things. Like, if you think ancient history is filled with horseshit, like ancient human history, like of the humans. That's the woman's name. I don't want to fuck up her name. Ella Al-Shamahi, and it's on BBC and PBS. Really good show. I just started watching. She's a paleontologist, degree in genetics and taxonomy and biodiversity. But they just found recently a human skull that pushes the date of humans back another 500,000 years.
Yeah.
So it's like all they know is what they find in the fossil record. There's so little fossil record, and then they keep finding new things. Like they just found Denisovans in like 2010. Like, what's this? Total new branch of the human tree. It's called Denisovans. Yeah, they found like a bunch of teeth, I think, in Asia. And they're like, what the fuck is this? And then or maybe it was Russia. So there's that. Is the one that they found in China, the big head people.
That's
real recent. That's real recent. I forget what that one's called. We've done this a million times, but I always forget. But so they're always finding these new versions of humans. So how many of them really were there? If there's a bunch of science experiments, if aliens are coming down and like, let's try them where they're short, really powerful, and they only eat meat, and that's Neanderthals. Like, stop. This one's not a good design. This is not a good design. We need them a little more frail so they invent things. Because the brutes don't invent anything.
Yeah, more frontal cortex.
Yeah, the Neanderthals had bigger brains than us. That's what's interesting.
So what part of our brain is specifically different?
So we have a very, our idea of them is that they're dumb, and they couldn't talk, and that they're brutes. But it doesn't seem like that's true. In fact, it seems like they had art, they definitely had tools, and they had language. And they might have been as smart as us. They were just different. And maybe us being a little weaker is what made us smarter. You know,
made us work collectively.
Maybe we're a little more alien, just a touch.
Right.
There's a little too much salt in that stew. Let's add a touch more of us. And you know, it seems like the hairy, 5'7", 200-pound fucking savages with big eyes that might be able to see at night, because it looks like they might have had night vision. They have huge eyeballs.
Right.
The Neanderthal eye socket's way bigger than ours. Their skull's thicker, their bones are more dense. They might have had night vision, like a dog. You know how dogs, their eyes glow in headlights to them? They might have had that same ability.
I mean, yeah, but I don't know why.
That design's too sketchy.
It's just
they could see at night, and then they go hunting other people. This is too much.
But then we hunted them.
Maybe. We might have just fucked them.
I also hope we fucked them. Yeah, you had that joke, right? You're like, I got a little bit. Yeah.
One more time with the monkey.
But in terms of like the stories, like, all right, you know when a comic gets off stage and like they think they killed but they bombed?
Right.
Like there could be people telling those stories in the books.
There could be.
Like meaning what their rendition of what happened is in the book, and that is what they truly believe happened. They might not even be delusional. They're delusional, but like that's what they saw, and that's what happened to them.
And history is always written by the winners.
Exactly.
Yeah. My version of the Bible story back in the day, I used to have this bit about Noah's Ark. I was like, the problem with the Bible is people are full of shit, and that story sucks.
Yeah.
Like it's that simple. It's like people lie all the time. I've never met any politician or any person who's in charge of anything that's like really important that I would say never lies. So if you're back then where there's zero accountability, zero video, zero anything, they can't even write.
That's where cross-referencing makes sense, right? It's like that's when you got a bunch of different people saying the same thing or similar things. You sort of go, okay, maybe this did happen.
Terence McKenna once said it best: that science asks of you one miracle. That's the Big Bang.
Yeah.
It is one miracle. It really is kind of like a miracle.
Yeah.
If in the beginning there was nothing, and God created the earth and the skies. That's essentially what the Bible is trying to say. They're just doing it in a way.
And interesting, the Bible got it right. They got the order right.
Right.
You know.
I think it's based on an understanding.
Picked a great name, but your voice doesn't quite match it?
We have a fix.
VoiceMod gives you over 150 lag-free
that people had achieved. Because if you think about the Bible, right, and if all these people are correct about the original history of sophisticated civilization, if the Randall Carlsons and the Graham Hancocks and the Robert Schocks of the world and the John Anthony West, if they're correct in the timeline of, like, say, the most sophisticated society that we are aware of, which is Africa, if those people that lived in Africa 30,000, 40,000 years ago in Egypt, if they created a society that was infinitely more sophisticated than anything that we had ever seen before, like, how did they do that? Who did that? And what was that like? Like, what the fuck was that like? What was that world like back then? Have you ever really stopped and tried to think and imagine what was that world like back then? I mean,
well, how about that you have a similar world in Central and South America, where they also had built things many thousands of years ago.
I can't really speak on any of this shit. I'm not educated enough to...
How did y'all make those things? Yeah. On the world and move them.
Well, I think those things go down. And people have to rebuild. I think it takes a long time before people figure out what happened. I think it takes a long time. And I think that's where a lot of the confusion that you see in the Bible comes from. Like the God made the earth and the sky and everything like 6 days, right? And on the 6th day he rested. Okay, what are they actually saying? You're getting things that are translated from an oral history of 1,000 years, and then they're writing it down in Aramaic, they're writing it down in ancient Hebrew, and you're getting it many years later, long after. All kinds of. Think about what people are willing to do today to the Constitution. Today. With all the information that we have about the dangers of this, think about what they're trying to do today. Now imagine what you would do if you had the real knowledge of the birth of the solar system, of the development of human beings, and the God energy of the universe, and you tried to translate it over an oral history because there's chaos, because there's no more cities anymore, everyone's dead, and you're just like hunting and gathering as cave people, and you're trying to relay this origin story of mankind, and then it gets written down in parables, and it gets written down in Latin, and it gets translated over the years, and then people try, okay, then they sit down and they look at it many years later and they go, what the fuck were they trying to say? Like, what were they trying to say? Because so much of what they're trying to say, if you're really paying attention, like, it seems like it's kind of laid out, like the origins of the universe. If in the beginning there was nothing, like they're talking about the Big Bang. If these scientists all agree, how do they know that?
There was light, right? It'd be the Big Bang.
Why wouldn't they assume back then that God was always around? Why would they assume that God had to make everything? Why would they assume that there was a beginning and an end? Because they have a beginning and an end? Is that rational? Why would they assume that? Why did everybody assume that? Maybe because they fucking knew. Maybe because at one point in time, whether it's 10,000 years ago, 20,000 years ago, they had figured a lot of this shit out.
Well, someone figured something out for the pyramids and the way that they were built to be aligned so perfectly with a true north. And
just to be able to construct them. If those people are that smart, why wouldn't we imagine they have an understanding?
Yeah, the pyramids has always been a good, like, I don't how were these pyramids built? Like, I haven't been able to wrap my mind around that in quite some time. So that
of the birth of the universe. Why wouldn't we imagine they would have this bizarre understanding of the way morality and good and evil play out with human beings? And maybe they were right.
Shout out
maybe they were
Donkey
right, but it all just got
Balls.
fucked up over the thousands of years after asteroid impacts, thousands of years of destruction of the advanced civilizations, and the world going back into chaos, and then slowly rebuilding. And you're rebuilding these ancient texts that you find in clay pots in Qumran. And you ever seen when they translate like the Dead Sea Scrolls? They lay them out. They have to try to figure out which pieces go with which scroll. And they do it based on DNA. There's all this DNA from this cow, so let's take this scroll from this cow skin and put it together and try to read what the fuck they said. It's incredible, but it makes sense. It makes sense if you buy into the idea that there's been a restart of civilization, and then you go back and say, okay, what is the history of the Bible? Like, how old is it? What's the oldest version? Like, what's the oldest version of the story? Yeah,
who knows?
Who knows? Right. What was the original? Like, you're playing a game Telegram, right, or telephone with over 1,000 years, with who knows how many people. But if we've seen what the Egyptian people were able to build, what was that like? How sophisticated were they? And maybe
look at
what
those
we're getting out of the
pyramids.
Bible is just
How were those built? Like, we damn near don't even have the machinery to do that shit now. I mean, we probably could now, but you get what I'm saying. Like, how were they able to get all of those rocks and all that stuff aligned perfectly and all the way up that high? It's amazing. It's amazing.
just the longest game of telephone of a true story. It's just all kind of gumbled up in stories, and God's testing you, and all this thing about, God telling this guy to kill his kid. It's just a little screwed up, but it's showing you that there are evil forces at play, and there are temptations that you must resist those.
Yes. In a story that you can understand.
Exactly.
And that's why I
part
said
of it is
days.
truth to it.
Because what is a day to
Right.
God?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Is that a billion years?
Yeah.
A million years?
100 billion?
Who knows?
Who fucking knows? Yeah, who knows?
But it's presented in the way that
Happy New Year's, Gladio. I appreciate you stopping by.
Happy New Year, fam. Let's go 2026.
Thank you for stopping by, showing some love. I hope the year starts off fast for you. I hope it goes well. Drink your water. Make sure you tell yourself positive affirmations, and make sure you get your rest. Make sure you just everybody take care of yourselves, man. Let's start the year off on a high note, on a good note. So I just want to pass that on to everybody.
The text in the Hebrew Bible, and at least according to ChatGPT, is 10,000 years ago. So something may have happened at that time.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's a very interesting finding. Oh, Sodom and Gomorrah, that's a great story. I'm working on this translation of the Hebrew Bible. I've got a Substack now. I've been putting out things every week, a chapter a week.
Yeah.
On my translation of the Bible, it's like 1,000 pages right now of commentary about the language and the grammar, the meaning. It was called the plain meaning of the text. Like there was a Noah with 3 sons and went on an ark. So that's like my big project. But I'd like to do a smaller one about Sodom and Gomorrah and the figure of Lot. I think that's a really incredible story. I've spent about maybe 2 to 3 weeks looking at that. Lot, his virgin daughters, the men circling his house. They're asking to know him. He ends up, in a cave with his 2 virgin daughters. They get him drunk, and he sleeps with them, or they lie with him anyway. Yeah, and out come 2 kids at a certain point, and they become very important. Later on, they're the beginning of the Messianic line. So it's a very intricate tale with a very. I think you can make some cool
I'm
conversations.
gonna have to read the book of Enoch.
In the narrative. There's a book called The Red Tent.
Hosting this holiday season?
I need to know everything in there.
Everyone's in your house.
Can I ask you about the Lot? Like, how old was that story?
Well, that must be. Well, it's an explanation of Sodom and Gomorrah, which is around the Dead Sea. There was a conflagration of some sort there. On any of your guests spoken about Sodom, what actually happened around the Dead Sea? It was quite catastrophic.
Well, tell us.
Well, the story on the Lot, I mean, there was fire and sulfur pouring down on Sodom and Gomorrah. Yeah, it was the end of the plain. Yeah, so that's the southern part of the Dead Sea. It is a Dead Sea because it was high salt concentrations. It was kind of closed off from the coast. So it's at least a description of what took place.
What do you think it's describing?
Well, I mean, my perspective is it actually happened. Yeah, people think of volcano, some kind of volcanic activity.
We're totally saying it sounds like a volcano, right? And we know that there's been a bunch of those that have almost wiped people out entirely at certain points. The Toba volcano, that one?
No.
We got down to, I think we've looked this up before, but I want to say they think we might have gotten down to just a few thousand people.
On the whole planet.
Like 70,000 years ago. 70,000 years ago, there was a massive super volcano that went off, and it plunged the Earth probably into nuclear winter. And they think that our genetic line entirely of the human race on Earth came from this few thousand survivors.
Joe, can we take
yes,
a break?
Yeah. Yes, we'll be right back, folks.
Seriously.
We're back.
Yeah, so we were talking about the alternative.
Yes, explain what you mean by that. Like that these things are happening in an alternative dimension.
Right. Yeah, I think they're happening in an alternative dimension. Like when you smoke DMT, you return to the same place each time. So there seems to be some reality, some DMT world that people enter into. And it's one of my volunteers, one of the subjects in the DMT research. He got a big dose one day, and then a few months later, he got another big dose. And he said that it was very interesting. He said things have just continued to pace since his first exposure, his first entrance into that state, and things had gone on in the meantime, and he re-entered that world. So in that way, there's in that same manner, the world of the Hebrew Bible early on, Adam, Eve, Cain, Abel, Noah, the Tower of Babel, all that took place at some different level of reality, which gradually made its way into ours. And once it made its way into ours, there's the archaeological evidence, the first temple, second temple, and so on. And so there was a transition between our world and that world kind of merged. But in the beginning, it was an alternative dimension. The same God, I think, but different dimensions.
So is this your own personal conclusion?
Yeah. Well, when I was on the show last time, you were asking if I believe those things took place, and my answer then was I take it as if it were true.
Right.
And then I started thinking how I would do that. Like in what world would that be true? It'd be a different world.
Right. I feel like I've always believed that they were trying to record something. I just didn't always trust that human beings were completely honest with their recollection of events. So that there's something that they were trying to write down. But was it really coming from God? Are these accurate events? What exactly happened with Noah and the ark? What really happened?
Well, 3 stories. Three levels.
We're about to show love to everybody's
one pair or 7 pairs of birds. Well, of every
even
living
if
thing.
you're
Like how's it feeding
offline.
animals eat other animals? The whole thing's nuts. You need a lot more rabbits. You need so many animals to keep just the lions alive.
Right.
It doesn't make any sense. How's he getting them all from all over the world into a stupid boat?
Yeah.
There's so many things that are wrong.
Yeah.
But the story of him being told that some shit is about to go
How
down,
many
and
of
you
you
probably
follow?
should find some way to restart your
Nice
version of
amount.
civilization somewhere. There's probably
tell you
multiple,
that.
like the flood myth that we, whatever you want to call it, the stories of the flood that you get from Epic of Gilgamesh, that you get from Noah. There's not just those. There's many different cultures all throughout history have a flood story, right? So it's probably likely that some crazy shit went down.
There may have been, there most likely was a flood. So what do you learn from it? Like how do you do better, or on what basis do you rebuild? So I think there's different models. The biblical one is interesting because it's a lineage from Adam to Noah, to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and the tribes. And now.
So when you talk about things happening in an alternative dimension, like is that what you think like the birth of mankind is as well, like Adam and Eve?
Well, I mean.
Postman.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, it just has an impact.
Yeah. The creation story. Man was created on the 6th day.
Right.
Along with mammals. Yeah, it's a cool story. It's stages. People say, well, 7 days, that's unlikely. Like that creation took place 7 times 24, I don't know, 148. Something like 148 hours, 168 hours. The whole world was created. But it's broken into stages, in 7 stages, which is one of the translations of the word that is usually translated day. It can also mean stage. It's the word yom. It can mean either a day, a period of time, a stage. So that's the answer that makes sense to me about the 7-day story of creation. Yeah. So man was created on the 6th day, and then was placed in the Garden of Eden, and those events took place. The stories themselves are just they're written down, and so people have been studying them for thousands of years.
Who do you think Lilith was?
No mention of Lilith in the Bible.
Really?
Yeah.
Where's the story of Lilith emerge?
Well, it comes from what's called midrash.
What's that?
It comes from a root, darash. It means to explicate, to expand upon, to investigate. So what happened after Adam and Eve sinned, they have sex again, and they do have Cain and Abel and the ensuing stories. And then there's a third son, Shet, who is the inheritor of Adam's of his traits, his good traits and bad traits. He's like God as well. So there's a distinct lineage that is spelled out. Lilith was a demon that she slept with Adam after the sin of eating from the fruit of knowledge of good and evil. So there's a story that built up around the biblical story that they were separated. Adam and Eve were separated for a long period. And so who was Adam sleeping with? Well, it was expanded in the Midrash that there was a demoness named Lilith who slept with Adam for, I don't know, a couple hundred years. And then Adam and Eve reconciled. Yeah. So Lilith is she doesn't appear in the text of the Hebrew Bible as such. So nobody knows. There's a mythology that's grown around Lilith as well. Well, isn't there some festival, some music festival called the Lilith Festival?
Lilith Fair.
Yeah. That's named after the spirit that, or the demoness.
You sure it wasn't like a lady named Lilith that she came up with it? Are we sure?
It was her neighbor, Lilith Smith.
What else is going on in the world?
Red Bull gives you wings. The right way.
It's a lot of y'all. I hope y'all appreciate me trying to stop by and show love to majority everybody, even people that aren't even streaming at the moment.
Yeah, I never done this before, so like, I might be a little nervous. Yo, I'm gonna get my vocals first, right? Yeah, bottom left or bottom right? I'm gonna get my vocals, right?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
Oh.
Look at you what I've been saying that. Let me see the chat real quick before they spam W. Yes, they love it. Yes, they're all spamming W's. They come to the game for family. Yeah. You can't fucking. You can't. I love this. He never done this before. This is hard. Yo, bro.
Wasn't he supposed to be in jail for like 2 months?
Yo, bro. What the? Assalamu alaikum. Wasn't you just eating bacon? Oh, do it again.
The prisoner's final request before his execution. He was shaking so much that he couldn't eat calmly, knowing he would die after finishing his meal. With a heavy heart, he tried to force himself to swallow every mouthful. But the deep fear that haunted him made it almost impossible to taste the food. The prisoner's final request before his execution. He was shaking so much that he couldn't eat calmly, knowing he would die after finishing his meal.
Least expected, like a notice. Famous crib, everywhere I go, people notice. I started to notice, you gotta watch the people closest. Dozing off in his bins, least expected, like a notice. Famous crib, everywhere I go, people notice. I started to notice, you gotta watch the people closest. Dozing off in his bins, least
Anti-inflammatory eater.
They come with enemies,
stop
right?
doing that when you look at me.
No, I don't understand.
Stop doing that.
You don't want this?
Yeah.
It's not what you want.
No. Because then I'ma laugh and you saying some real shit. And I want to be.
No,
I
listen,
want to be here.
don't laugh. Listen, they
Man,
come
stop,
with enemies,
stop
right?
doing that when you look at me.
No, I don't understand.
Stop doing that.
You don't want this?
Yeah.
It's not what you want.
No.
Y'all want to see me start getting back on GTA?
Folks now, 7-4, what y'all on?
What's happening?
Not none of that GD shit.
What you mean none of that GD shit? You know where you at, gang? Oh, GD, you know where you at?
This folks in the neighborhood or something?
Yeah, I'm one of the folks. Nigga, hold on. Let me holler at you right quick. Who that is?
Larry's Finest or something?
You said what happened?
You went to Larry's Finest or something?
You know that? Why y'all fuck y'all keep pulling up, gang? Holla at me.
Cuz I'm trying to holler at you, folks. Let me pull over to the side, folks.
Let's see what dog's
What's that
talking about,
word?
man.
What's that word on GD? What's the
That's
deal?
what they call you. What
My
you,
name
little dirty
Jarhead.
folks?
You said Lil who?
Little dirty folks.
Hey, listen to me, gang.
Talk to me.
I ain't on no disrespectful shit with y'all niggas, gang. That's your second time disrespecting me, gang, like I'm a hoe or something on GD.
I apologize, my nigga. You right, though. You a grown-ass man. I'm talking to you crazy and shit, little folks. My bad, folks.
Where y'all from?
We around the way.
Okay, bet. Why you say none of that GD shit? You got a problem with the G's?
Nah, not really, but I mean, we ain't jacking it on neither, so.
Shit, we ain't forcing this shit on nobody. You feel me? Long as ain't no disrespect, you know?
Nah, for sure. What, you bringing that shit back or something? You bringing the GDs back? You know they ain't been outside in so long. Them
The
niggas
G's
been
ain't
tucked ever since left.
the G's ain't never left. You know niggas was just locked up. You feel me?
Okay.
Niggas
You
just
swear to
locked
God,
up.
You wish they'd free Larry, huh?
Y'all have a good one, gang.
Oh, he
Stop playing
blew
with me,
that.
nigga, on fucking GD, nigga. Stop playing with me, nigga, on GD. On the gas, nigga. Free Larry, nigga. Fuck you talking about? On GD in.
That nigga is funny for that.
Hey, Sean.
Hey, you know what up?
I'm
might
streaming
have to
right now. They
start
can all
getting
hear you.
back on
Question.
GTA.
I want to go to the Super.
How do I summon this nigga? I'm sure somebody will be in here soon. What's some good servers? I ain't open 5M in so long. Some grand opening. Six months ago. I need a good server. Filter. Series. Valley RP semi. I don't know about that semi. Grizzly Bro RP The Hills LA. The Hills, LA. Let's check Discord. Go to server. Grab your instant wallet now, get full access setting. I ain't paying for that shit. I'm probably not even paying for whitelist unless it's really one of the better servers. Let's see. Southside Story. Who on there? Who on this? District Streamer Academy. I don't know what servers to join. We might have to figure this out later. Where's my Discord? I don't want nobody popping up in Discord saying nothing crazy. Watch later. I got more watch later videos.
Uncompromising energy deserves uncompromising quality, crafted without compromise.
Mute this shit.
A man believes he's dealing with something far more sinister than a simple haunting. A According to him, whatever is inside his home isn't just watching, it's attacking. For months, he says he'll leave for work or errands, only to return to complete chaos. Tables flipped upside down, chairs thrown across rooms, kitchen items scattered across the floor, as if someone had torn through the house in a violent rage.
You got black nails on. What you be doing?
Things suddenly escalated. Watch closely.
Guys, so it's been very horrible. I have been experiencing some non-stop shit. You gotta be kidding me. What the shit? What the fuck? What the Did I know they not just move? I know that they not just move. Oh shit. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, I ask every demon to leave my house immediately. Immediately. I want every demon to leave this house immediately. Immediately. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Leave my house now.
What you got following you, bruh?
I swear to God, hey guys, this is crazy. Swear to God. What the shit? Holy shit! Oh shit! Holy shit! Holy.
What?
I'm getting angry. No shit.
This isn't subtle movement or faint background noise.
I swear to God, hey guys.
Them chairs.
Crazy.
Was them chairs like that the first time?
Immediately. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Leave my house now.
They told you to leave. They said, nah, playboy.
Crazy.
You gonna have to get your shit.
Swear to God. What the shit? Holy shit! Oh shit! Holy shit! Holy. I'm getting angry. No shit.
This isn't subtle movement or faint background noise. When something moves, it does so with force. Chairs rock violently. Doors slam and shake as if struck from the other side. Viewers quickly began sharing theories. Some believe it could be an extremely aggressive poltergeist feeding off fear and emotional stress. Others argue the destruction, the escalation, and the way the activity seems to react directly to him point to something darker, possibly an attachment rather than a spirit tied to the house itself.
Yeah, what's
Many urge him to
attached
stop
to
engaging
you?
altogether, warning that acknowledging it could make things worse. But others believe he may already be past that point. So what do you think? Is this something demonic? Or is there another explanation behind the violence taking over his home? A man claims he's been living in a haunted house for months, documenting unexplained activity that never seems to stop. Over time, viewers began noticing a pattern, and eventually traced it back to a single object hanging inside his home, an African mask. Friends urged him to remove it. Viewers begged him to take it down, but he brushed it off, insisting it was harmless.
That
is,
mask?
until the activity escalated beyond coincidence. Watch closely.
What's about to happen? The knocking. Oh. No way. No way.
It starts with a single, loud bang. Moments later, a wind chime begins to sway. Then, seconds after that, a kitchen cupboard slams shut on its own. Each event happens in sequence, almost as if something is moving through the house in a straight line, passing from one point to the next. But what truly convinces viewers that this isn't the house itself, but the mask, is what happens next. Because the activity doesn't stop at noise. It turns aggressive. Watch this.
Oh.
A knife suddenly flies off the counter, narrowly missing his leg. And that isn't the only incident. He later reports waking up around 2 or 3 a.m. to scratching sounds on the walls, footsteps pacing around his bed, and sudden drops in temperature that leave the room ice cold. For many viewers, this was the final warning. It's not the house, it's the mask. Take it down. Remove it before someone gets seriously hurt. And after everything he's experienced, especially now that it's turned physical, people can only hope he finally listens this time.
What made them
This footage was
think it was
reported
just
by
that mask,
a man
though?
caring for his elderly sick grandmother. He explains that she sometimes falls out of bed during the night, so he installed a motion-activated camera to alert him if she moved. In the clip, he's seen helping her into bed, tucking her in carefully, and making sure she's comfortable before turning off the lights and leaving the room. Everything appears completely normal, until the camera captures something he wasn't expecting.
Whoa. Hell no. There's some fake shit right here.
The grandson insists the footage is real and says he's genuinely looking for answers. Some viewers believe it could be an elaborate prank, or that his grandmother may be playing along. Others argue it's an attempt at staged horror meant to go viral. But whether the clip is real or staged, it still leaves many people uneasy. Because when you consider the setting, the timing, and what the camera records after the lights go out, it's hard not to pause and wonder what actually happened in that room once you walk away.
Continúa la tradición de comer bien con grasas buenas y cero azúcar.
Avocados from Mexico.
Do you need $300, $500, or even $1,000? Fast? WeFixMoney.com.
A university student in the Philippines says she became trapped inside a classroom late at night. She had stayed behind to finish an assignment in an ophthalmology building, one of the oldest sections of the campus, a place many students already describe as feeling off. At some point, she realized she couldn't leave. The door wouldn't open. Watch closely.
Hindi ko alam kung magsisin ko, pero kanina pa ako nandito. Walang pintong bumubukas at ito papatatong phone ko. Pag tinatry ko siyang buksan, yung pinto, hindi naman siya kalak, pero ayaw niya bumukas. Ito, tignan niyo. Parang may humihila sa kabilang dulo. Please, kung makita niyo to, ako simsing kaya pado ng MMA 201. Nandito ako sa C401 at nasa tapat ako ng...
According to her, the doors weren't locked. They simply refused to move, as if something on the other side was gripping the handle and holding it shut. The harder she pulled, the heavier it felt, like she was fighting against a full force pushing back. Panicking, she started recording the video to show where she was, hoping someone would come help her. That's when the door suddenly swung open on its own. To this day, there's no clear explanation for what happened in that room, and the footage remains one of the strangest incidents ever recorded in that building. Regalzu has been featured before for his unsettling encounters, and this clip adds another disturbing layer to his story. This time, he's standing alone in his kitchen, a room that feels almost unnaturally plain, its emptiness amplifying every sound.
Sí, quiero ver.
What the actual...
No les entiendo, perdón. ¿Quieres ver? Sí, quiero ver.
He begins recording after hearing something speak directly to him. At first, the words are faint and unclear, but as he listens, he realizes the voice seems to be urging him to look, to notice something.
¿Quieres ver? Sí, quiero ver.
Alright, this shit's starting to
An object
scare me.
suddenly falls from the counter.
Yep, I'm scared now. I'm scared now.
We're about to go to the stairwell with a couple notches, and then we'll be on the roof. So we get up on top of there. That's where we're jumping. What are the objects? No idea. Yeah, no idea.
Okay. Is it fair to say that this is the world's deadliest sport? Yeah, we're all gonna die. When you think back and go, that's where you live. How do you think about that?
I think everyone's number is coming at some point, you know? Life's not measured by the number of breaths you take, but the moments that take your breath away.
Jumped off a building, what's going through your mind right now?
Come on, dude.
Like a high, bro.
That was maybe the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. We're going into this broken window, we'll see what we find. Holy shit. Are you serious?
Yeah, go up into that shit.
Niggas going to jail for
What's
jumping
the
off
best
a
way to
building.
keep kids out of detention?
Prevent
Hell
problems
no.
before they develop. Research in Douglas County shows there's a need to connect kids with early intervention programs
that prioritize prevention, education.
Out there in the world exists a wild group of people who fold up their own parachutes and quietly make their way to the tops of buildings, bridges, and cliffs just to leap off in a pursuit of the ultimate adrenaline rush. These people are called base jumpers, and it's arguably the most dangerous sport on Earth. According to most accounts, the first official base jump took place on July 24th, 1966, when two men, Mike Pelkey and
On
Mike
my
Stewart, disguised as
birthday.
veterans, climbed to the top of Yosemite's 3,000-foot cliff El Capitan and jumped. And the sport later gained national attention thanks to base jumping pioneer and filmmaker Carl Bone.
July
His wife Jean and their crew
24th.
captured their daring lifestyle on film, pushing the boundaries of what humans thought was possible. You see, Carl championed this movement right up into his own death in 1984, when he tragically died doing what he loved, base jumping off Norway's infamous Troll Wall. Today, we sneak through Detroit on a mission to jump off buildings with a crew that some might label as maniacs, but to me, they feel more like modern-day Renaissance hippies chasing freedom in their own way. Let's get to it. But first, a quick disclaimer. These stunts are done by trained professionals with years of experience, and what you see in this documentary should not be replicated in any way. Mistakes in this sport equal extreme injury or death.
I was born like 30
Ay,
years
cabrón.
later.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we are somewhere in the continental United States, and we are diving into the deadly sport of base jumping. And in just a couple hours here, a couple trained professionals are going to be jumping off of this building. One of my biggest all-time fears is heights by a long shot. I'm going to be diving into my own fear, but it's really these guys that have the balls to do something like this, and I'm fascinated to learn what motivates them, why they do it, and what it takes to do it successfully. So we're going to let Night
Let's get on Steam. What we got on here? We got rematch. I ain't spending that much on it. $19. I'm damn near spending the same amount. I just exit the video I was watching unintentionally.